the greatest basketball debate of the 20th century. It's not LeBron versus Jordan at all. It was Kobe Bryant versus Tracy McGrady, people. This had the hallways in school, the bathrooms in school if you were skipping, the lunch rooms, class before class started in the hallway waiting to go in class, sitting in the classroom before the teacher started teaching, at the park, at the barbershop, on the school bus, at home, at the dinner table, in the living room. If you were born in the mid 80s to late 80s and the early 90s, the conversation between who was better with Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady or Kobe and T-Mac, that was all the conversation there was to be had. These two players were so transcendent with how they played the game. The style in which they played was spectacular, people. You had to be there in their primes. A young Kobe and a young T-Mac. T-Mac with Orlando, man, you had to be there to bear witness to that. A young Kobe Bryant, number 8, you had to be there to see it. I remember vividly, me and my brother would always argue and debate. I won't say argue, but we would always debate my father who was better, Kobe or T-Mac. My father was a straight Kobe guy, and me and my brother was a straight T-Mac guy. And we would always debate him who was better, T-Mac, Kobe, T-Mac, Kobe. Even in school, like I said, in the lunchroom, after you get your lunch, you sit at in the lunch line getting your lunch, sitting at the table. Who's better, T-Mac or Kobe? T-Mac or Kobe? And then you got to think, too, they both had cold jerseys. Kobe had the purple and gold. You know what I mean? T-Mac had the blue and silver, or the blue, but he had the stuff. This is the time when Orlando was wearing the jerseys that had the stars on them. So it looked holographic in some sorts, but it wasn't. It was just fire. T-Mac wore number 1. Kobe wore number 8. They both could shoot. They both could play defense. They both had a nice dunk package. Both of them had, killer crossover moves. They had skill. Their skill sets was phenomenal. These were just two guys at their peak and young in their career, but somewhat still in their prime, just doing it, man. I'm talking about straight monsters. And it wasn't nobody else in comparison as far as popularity to them during their time. It was either you was a Kobe guy or you was a T-Mac guy. It wasn't a Shaq and Kobe thing. No, it was either you Kobe or T-Mac. That's all it was. And this was everywhere. This was in every city, every major city. Every major city, every barbershop. People was running down accolades, Kobe versus T-Mac. People was running down skill set. Oh man, he can play defense. Oh, he can shoot the jumper, man. His three-pointer look way smoother than his. This was the talk of the town, people. And you had to be alive during that time frame. During that time frame, when Pete Kobe, number 8 Kobe, and Orlando T-Mac, it was nothing like it. It was nothing like it, people. See, people nowadays, they look and say, why did people view T-Mac in such high regard? Well, it was because his game was just like, he had that, it was like the modern day George Gervin. It was like the modern day George Gervin / like Allen Houston mix. It was kind of a mix between, his game was kind of like Allen Houston and George Gervin combined. But he had his own swag to it. It was just phenomenal to watch that man play. And the way he played the game was like, it's like, it was effortless. Watching him play, it was almost like it was effortless for him to do what he did. him just dribbling the ball alone, it just looked effortless. Like it was just, he had a swag to it where it was like, damn, like dude ain't even. It's like he's trying, but it's like he ain't even really got to try because he just make it just look cool. You know, certain things look cool. You might see the way somebody sitting in a old picture from the 80s or early 90s, and you like, dang, look how the way he's sitting, like that picture cold. And you just had that vivid imagination of what was happening in that moment for that person or that dude to take that picture, just looking just cold blooded how he was sitting with the brim hat on, dressed up. That's how T-Mac played. Like his style of play, him dribbling the ball, bringing the ball up, him putting somebody in a post and then spinning on him, him doing a fadeaway. His fadeaway was just flawless. Like you couldn't. It was just you couldn't mimic that. His style of play was just, you couldn't mimic it. It was just too. He was just too swagged out when he played. Like. It was like, yeah, I'm out here. I'm doing this. Look how easy it is. Boom, fade away jump shot. Boom, pull up from 3. Oh, come up court, freeze you, blow by you, dunk. Like it was his game alone. First of all, then you got to also add in the jersey. Like I said, them Orlando jerseys were so cold. It was ridiculous. Them blue Orlando jerseys with the stars. So not only did you have a player whose game was just fluorescent, but the jerseys too. Then he had the name to go with it, Tracy McGrady. Like some players, when you look at sports, some players have names where you like, with a name like that, he was just destined for greatness in that sport he playing. Tracy McGrady. Like, come on, that sound, when you telling a story at a campfire or of legends, you hear a name like that, you just knew it was somebody great in whatever they was doing. And then he had a cold nickname, T-Mac. Like, come on, man, you can't make this stuff up. Like, the dude was just that flawless of a player and during his time when he was at his peak. And then you talk about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was our generation's Michael Jordan. To the ones of us that was young when Jordan was doing his thing, when we came of age, Kobe Bryant was that. He was that. That number 8, Kobe Bryant, wearing the T-shirts under his jersey. He got the purple T-shirt under his jersey. He going out there. He got the mini fro. He looked like us. Kobe looked like us. That's the killer part about Kobe. He going out there. He not just wearing the jersey. Kobe not just wearing the Laker jersey. He got on the T-shirt under the jersey with the fro. Like, come on, man, you can't make this up. And his game was, he gonna try to lock you down on the defensive end. On the offensive end, give me the ball in the post, fade away, jump shot. He do the Jordan fade away. He took it, advanced it, fade away. He sped it up, and then he spent on you and shot the fade away, right in your face. Got to the rim, dunk. His dunk package, Kobe's dunk package, was out of this world. Literally, his in-game dunks. You get a chance, go back and look at some of Kobe's in-game dunks. And these aren't just like, I ain't talking about breakaway dunks where he it's a fast break and he dunking. I'm talking about him dunking while there's somebody at the rim. Him dunking while there's 2 people at the rim. And it not just being, I'm going up and I'm going to just dunk it regular, 2 hands. No, he going to the rim and he freaking that motherfucker while it's still 2 people standing there at the rim. And I ain't talking about 2 guards. I'm talking about centers and power forwards standing there, and they ain't just standing there looking at him dunk. They literally trying to contest him dunk, but him dunking in a freakish way where it's like, damn, he going under the rim, bringing it back, reverse dunking it. He turning sideways, dunking it. Like, come on, man. This was Kobe Bryant, number 8 Kobe. Crazy, we got 2 versions of him. But that number 8 Kobe was on a whole nother level, people. His game, he didn't take no breaks. He took no breaks on defense or on offense. If you watch Kobe play, he was going to give you his all every chance he got when he stepped foot on that court. On the defensive end, he wasn't hiding in the corner. He wasn't trying to guard the weakest player offensively on the other team so he can get hit. You ain't have to. Here's the thing. You couldn't hide Kobe, and you couldn't hide Kobe, and you didn't have to hide Kobe because he was like 9-time all first team all defense. You couldn't hide this dude on defense because he was that good of a defensive player. And here's the thing, he actually wanted to play defense. Kobe wanted to play defense. He wasn't trying to hide. He wasn't scared to take on a challenge. He was guarding the best player on the best team every time, even if they wasn't even a guard. He was, if you're looking at these pictures and these videos, he was guarding the best player. He literally was guarding the best player. Like in this video right here, he got his get back on T-Mac. Okay, you want to cross me up? I'm about to blow right by you and dunk. That was his mentality. This was the mentality. Okay, you want to hit me with that fadeaway spin? Look at that. He got boom. Blah. I remember that video. That image played in my head so long as a kid. Like I tried to do that to everybody on the streets, literally. And Kobe came right back at him. Okay, you want to get me? Notice right as it happened, Kobe got right down the court. Okay, get you in position. Oh, you standing still? I'm gonna look the other way. Blow right by you. Went to the rim, dunked it. Like, come on, man. This matchup was legendary. Kobe was our generation's Michael Jordan because of his style of play and the advancement of it. Like I said, you never had to worry about, you literally never had to worry about Kobe trying to take a break on the basketball court. He wasn't trying to hide on defense. He was guarding the best player, whether it was a small forward or a shooting guard. He was taking all challenges. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, T-Mac. He was guarding everybody. He wasn't afraid of the challenge. Cuttino Mobley, Steve Francis. He was guarding everybody, people. Point guards. He wanted to challenge Iverson. He wanted the challenge of Vince Carter. He wanted the challenge of guarding the best player while simultaneously on the defensive end giving them buckets. I mean, that man was a menace. And rest in peace to him. Phenomenal career. T-Mac, phenomenal career. You know, but that Orlando T-Mac, I remember he took my Pistons, man, to what? They was up 3-0. I think they was up 3-0 on the Pistons. I think they was up 3-0 on them, if I'm not mistaken. And the Pistons came back. That was a dangerous series. We're like, how did this man wrecking us like that? But that's what it was. See, them two dudes, they got so much love, even though they played for teams that wasn't your home team. They got so much love just globally and around the country just for their skill set and the way they played the game. It can't be matched. I don't think there will ever be, or so far, there hasn't been another matchup of two players that people just love like this. I ain't seen it since Kobe and T-Mac. Prime Kobe, a young prime Kobe and a young prime T-Mac. That matchup and that comparison between the two, we haven't seen that since. Two of the greatest ever, people. Kobe and T-Mac.